going on, everybody? It's your boy Antoine here, and welcome back! We're back with another video on the channel. In today's video, we're here to play some more Fortnite. We're back with some more Fortnite. And today's video, we're here to check out the Chapter 7 Season 3, unstable live event or story moment, you know what I'm saying? Obviously. And we're going to check that out and see what's going on with the story of Fortnite so far. I have been engaging with the story of of the whole entire Fortnite story so far, despite the fact that I haven't uploaded Fortnite in over a month. I mean, last time I uploaded Fortnite was literally chapter OG, chapter 1, season 9. You know what I'm saying? That was the last time I ever recorded me playing Fortnite, and after that, I just kind of stopped playing. I kind of now why did I just stop playing Fortnite? I kind of stopped recording playing Fortnite and just moved on and just played the whole thing, play the game, played the whole chapter 7 season 3 off camera or whatever. Because I wasn't so interested in the battle pass and everything else and all that. And I was just like waiting for the next season, whatever, to come up. You know what I'm saying? Until the sprites came in. Sprites came in as a really huge addition in Chapter 6. It was one of my favorite things in Chapter 6 in Fortnite, what they did. And I asked for more of it. I think we all did. Next, Fortnite decided to put more sprites in, but in Chapter 7, Season 3. Although, yes, it is the same thing as, Chapter 6 with the whole sprite thing, but they did add more additional sprites into the game. And of course, they had a little twist into it. You can not only like carry it on your back without having your slots being like taken over, which, by the way, Chapter 6, it happened. You can collect those, which is great. It's additional good thing in the game. I like it, but like the only problem with it is that it's so hard to collect rarity of those sprites. Though, despite all that, though, I have been playing Chapter 7 Season 3. I had a ton of fun of it, although I haven't uploaded as much as I wanted to and all that. But nonetheless, though, I'll explain more of it and everything else after this whole entire event that went down. We're gonna head to this unstable story of a moment event. I'll explain the whole story and all that as time goes on, as we get like discover the event, whatever, and we'll see if we go from there. So yeah, with that being said, let's go to this unstable story moment in Chapter 7 Season 3. This is a huge live event. Let's get right to it. And with that being said, thank you for all the support. And as always, take care of them out. Peace. All right, we're here. We here. This is it, y'all. Okay. I'm recording this. Everything's all good. We are here. This is chapter 7, season 3. This is technically the live event of the unstable live event for the whole entire story of chapter 7 season 3 so far, and also so far the story of Fortnite and everything else. Obviously, I will explain it, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, like, there's that many people in the lobby. You see right here, it's like 20 people in the lobby. We're gonna go to, I believe, the unstable area, which is of course like not around here. It's where Singularity is at. We're going to go over there. We have to go there for sure. Yeah, right here. Yeah, right here. You see the little highlight thing right there. We gotta go there. So we gotta go there right now. So we gotta go right there and do the whole thing. And then we gotta see if we go from there. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is gonna get crazy. Look at all the red lights though. All the this red lights and everything. I don't know what they're gonna do. Okay, here we go. We gotta hurry up. Oh shit. Yep, here we go.
It's time to stabilize the 0 point. We're almost ready.
Yeah, we're almost there. Look at this. Oh shit. Here it is, the unstable. Oh, what's this? Oh my goodness. So this is what Singularity has been doing throughout this whole entire thing. She's been building this entire, obviously this whole entire raid thing to stabilize the 0 points. So she's gonna try to aim it. Oh shit, here we go.
I know Shadow. This is when he'll make his move. Better be ready.
Yeah, Geno was the visitor the entire time, man. He was a bad guy. Almost killed Jonesy. Luckily he's alive. They're aiming at the 0 point right there. That's what we're gonna aim at. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Oh, look at this.
What the hell is happening?
Oh,
Wait, are we
oh my God, the Dark Voyager.
Our system's been compromised.
The Dark Voyager.
To the back door.
Yep. Oh no.
See if I can take back control.
Dark Voyager, why'd you do that? Oh look! Oh no! Look at this.
I think I've got it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, he's turned back. Okay, you locked him back out. Okay, cool. Okay. Oh, what the hell? You can defeat, you know? I got the skills. Both of them. Oh, what the fuck? What the hell? Oh, we get hacked! What the fuck? Hey, my nails going down! What the hell? Oh my god! Yo! Oh my god, the game's getting hacked. You have received a creature to fly. No, the virus is happening! What the hell? The virus. Oh my god, what's going on?
We're out of options.
Out of options? Hello Kitty. Have you seen this man? Foundation. Oh yeah, because he hasn't died yet. Oh no. Oh shit. Oh my god. What the hell?
Try something really.
What the fuck? And the game just turned off. What the hell? Peely on there. Wait, what? Stop the Storm Star on Storm Star. Introduce Lord 7 project. Seven commerce and 10 progress. Disable log. Oh my god. What the hell? The Imagine Order symbol. Oh my god. No way. Oh! Oh, that's y'all saw the video. That's like a retro video game type thing. What the hell is that? Oh my god! What? What does this mean? Story moment beginning soon. Unstable events about to start. Make sure all players are on board till the end. Well, here's our first clue. Oh shoot! So we're in the unstable area. Mega Man. Oh! So this the brand new battle pass for next year. Oh shit! Don't shoot me. So we saw Sonic, Mega Man, along with Dr. Eggman. Tetris is gonna be a part of the battle pass. Oh! What? So Tetris, Mega Man, Sonic, along with Dr. Eggman is gonna be the battle pass. Yup. You'll see Sonic right there. Oh my god. Yo. So they kind of stabilized the 0 point for now at least, but it took us to an error. Then we kind of like got back online, like kind of got shut down offline and back online, and now we're now getting like this retro video game, Carlo thing. I remember back in the day, I was a kid thinking about this. It's been a long time, and I was giving Silva nigga Pac-Man! Oh, Pac-Man! Yes, my yellow nigga Pac-Man. He's gonna be part of the battle pass. Let's fucking go! Yep, this is gonna be the best battle pass since Chapter 5 Season 2. This is gonna be the best battle pass we ever gotten in a long time. Since Chapter 5 Season 2. Yeah, you see that? That right there is a Dr. Eggman symbol. So we're getting a gamer collaboration, a Game Legend collaboration battle pass next season, Chapter 7 Season 4. Oh my god. That's what we're getting. We got Sonic, Dr. Eggman, Tetris, Pac-Man. All four of these are going to be in the Chapter 7 Season 4 battle pass. Chapter 7 Season 4 is going to be amazing. As long as if they could just make the weapon pool so good, because this season weapon pool of Chapter 7 Season 3 was so whack. The best one was the pistol. Hopefully they get something that's new and something that's just better with the weapon pool. That's all I ask. Give us a better weapon pool. The battle pass, I'm definitely 100% getting it. It's all the games that I played before. Mega Man games I played before. Sonic games I played before. played Pac-Man games before. I even played freaking Tetris before. These are all my fucking childhood games, basically. Oh my god, my yellow nigga Pac-Man. Yo! Oh my god. He's gonna be here. This is so fucking awesome. Peak. AK the server slow to respond. Don't worry about it. It don't matter. We got in that bitch. We got in there. Yes, sir. So, all right. It don't matter. It don't matter. Oh yeah, I forgot the sprite rate update. 1 hour and 2 minutes. Oh yeah, the sprite no sprites are rate update. I think the what is it now? The real sprites update are online now. I don't care about sprites at this point no more. I'm just can't wait for chapter 7 season 4, bruh. Like, are you kidding me? We're about to get the probably the best battle pass that we have in a long time. I ain't gonna lie, the last good battle pass we actually had in the game that was like overall, like I would say good, like as in like it was good from start to finish. Me personally, it was chapter 5 season 2. That God and Mythic season, that battle pass was absolutely good. You had to get those battle pass. Like it represents all the guys, the season, and all that. It was perfect from start to the finish. I loved every single last of the. I mean, getting that battle pass. Don't get me wrong. Chapter 7 season 1 and 2 battle pass was good, but compared to chapter 5 season 2 battle pass, chapter 5 season 2 battle pass to me is way better than chapter 7 season 1, 2, and 3 battle passes. So yeah, that was it. That was the event right there. It's a mini event. It's not like a legit live event. You know what I'm saying? It's like a media event, like a story event to give us understanding what the story what it was all about and everything else to keep us like going forward what's going on and everything else. And basically what happened, and I'm gonna give you guys a story or background real quick. So if you one of those people that like just in it for the live event, you can leave if you want to. But for those who actually want to know what the story here is, I'll explain it right here, right now, so that way we can actually, get something going on here. So, all right. So the story. Let's just get this out this way real quick. So what y'all just saw was obviously Dr. Sloan and Singularity trying to stabilize the 0 point. The 0 point at this point is becoming unstabilized. And the new seven, which is, of course, Dr. Sloan, Singularity, Hope, the Order, uh, which is General's daughter, and Jones. And of course, is that the sprite, the sprite, character. They're also these are the six brand new sevens. And obviously, they're trying to stabilize the 0 point because the 0 point is getting unstabilized. Meanwhile, while all that's happening, the enemy of the Dark Voyager, is trying to he throughout the whole chapter 7, he's been recreating the 0 point to try to take the 0 points. That's until we found out his master, which is Geno, the guy who's been, obviously returning, who's like the enemy, who's like the founder of the Magic Order, alongside with Dr. Sloan, which why Dr. Sloan mentioned Geno and all that. Geno used to be, say Dr. Sloan used to be Geno's like right hand man, like right hand person, like the lieutenant of the Magic Order and all that type of stuff. During the time, Dr. Sloan was like the bad guy. She was trying to like keep everyone from dying and spying with Fortnite. Meanwhile, people like Midas, Jonesy were trying to get everyone like home or out of this realm of of Fortnite and trying to like get out of the whole entire 0 point because the 0 point it was keeping everything in the whole entire world stabilized as one different world so that a way that people can just leave or get out whatever. And the Imagined Order has been trying to get everyone to like be controlled basically like they're trying to control the people I'll say Fortnite players to try to keep us in the loophole while we spawn and dying without actually going home, what I'm saying, or whatever we want to go to. Yeah, and that's basically what the Magic Order was only created for, was to gain control and to try to get, control of the whole 0 point and everything else and all this other type of stuff. So that's why the 0 point and everything else was very, very like it's very, very important, and why as time went on, it started to get like stable on and off. Now, what does this have to do with chapter 7, like so far of this whole entire story? Well, if you haven't keeping up with the story, allow me explain it. Dark Voyager. was the one that was going through different realms of different worlds that has the zero shards. He was collecting these zero shards to recreate the 0 point. Why? Because simple, just like every typical bad guy in Fortnite, they try to take the 0 points to take over the world. Because with the 0 point, it is what determines what can we have, what can we not have in this world, whatever. There's the good things, the bad things, and the 0 point dictates like if it gets in the bad guy's hands, then they're gonna take over and control over Fortnite and all this type of stuff, and that would be bad and it'd be game over, right? The heroes try to prevent the 0 points from getting in the enemy's hands and to try to stabilize Fortnite and keep the whole BR running and keep us alive and not being controlled. Because the whole point all these bad guys will be fighting throughout the years of Fortnite is to keep Fortnite controlled. They should not keep Fortnite controlled. Is to keep the 0 point stabilized so that way it doesn't get in the hands of enemies who are trying to take it for their own control, to try to take over Fortnite, to control the whole entire, Fortnite and all that, and control us as players. Because what stable us in the Fortnite realms is the 0 point. If it gets in the enemy's hand, they're gonna control it, and then we're gonna get controlled by the enemy. It'll be game over. It'll be a wrap, and all that type of stuff. Now, what does that have to do with the story so far? Dr. Sloan used to be the Imagined Order. She was trying to get everyone to be under control of this 0 point. But she now decided to have a heart and decided to realize that okay, this dude, Gino, which is her like her boss at one point, she realized that you know what, I need to help out Hope, Jonesy, the Order, and of course the Sprite girl too, as well as usual. And I need to help them back and to get them back on their feet, and of course Singularity as well. Because if you guys not know, Singularity, she was also former the Imagined Order. She was like the guardian of the 0 point. She was the woman that made the monster. I mean, made the team mech thing to defeat the monster back in chapter 1, season 9 to protect the 0 points, because the whole point of the magic order is to protect the 0 point to gain control of it so when nothing goes on anything wrong. But over the years, it has, and Singularity has disappeared since then. She recently came back this year, chapter 7, season 3, because, well, guess who also returns back in chapter 7, season 3? Well, in the live event before chapter 7, season 3, which is the Ice King versus the Foundation live event, Geno, the Geno, aka the person who was responsible for creating the Imagined Order. He came in this situation, shot Jonesy, caused him to be in a coma state, a stable state, you know what I'm saying, nearly killing him. Now, thankfully, he is alive, and of course, this shocked many people. However, Geno was obviously is like the main villain in this whole entire story. So obviously, you already know why he's here for. Obviously, he's here to basically to take over the 0 point, Fortnite 0 point, say try to take it over, stabilize the 0 point, try to take over the 0 point and try to control the 0 points so that way he can have a new world where everything is controlled. Basically, he want to take over Fortnite as usual, like typical villain type shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why Geno came back. And along with his apprentice now that we know now is the Dark Voyager, who's been collecting these shards. He's been collecting these shards, these 0 point shards for Geno, so that way they can once like stabilize the 0 point, create as one piece after another with zero shard, create the 0 point to try to control the 0 point by stabilizing it. That way, it could get in the hands of the enemy, get in the hands of Geno. That way, he could create this control world. Meanwhile, while all that's happening, we're trying to find a way, studying the Dark Void to see what he's planning, see what he's doing. Um, Obviously, the Foundation comes in and evolve in this and try to find a way to stop the Dark Voyager. And by at the time, the Ice King, to see for the plan, see what they were doing. Obviously, they had that huge fight between the Ice King and the Foundation. Ice King ended up being the Foundation, which means the villains end up winning that whole entire story, whatever. And which means Ice King ended up frozen for Foundation. In doing so, the Ice King ended up getting killed by the Dark Voyager because he was just nothing more than no. He was useless to him. He's just like a peasant, whatever. And obviously, while that's happening, Dark Voyager was trying to do like get all those shards, the remainder of the shards to combine the combine the zero shards to make the 0 point and everything else. And I think and I think despite all that one, he did it. However, it was still unstable regardless. And we ended up obviously trying to kind of like beat his ass a little bit, but then we kind of did not kill him enough. And the resulted of that one, we was kind of in trouble. And then we got in more trouble when the visitor, which we thought was the visitor at the time, which was he was trying to figure out like, okay, what can we do? You know, Jones was trying to figure out, okay, what can we do to stop this Dark Voyager dude, because he basically killed off the muscle of the group, which is the Foundation. And Jonesy ended up getting shot, which resulted in him getting stabilized and almost getting killed. Obviously, it was revealed that Geno was the villain throughout this whole entire thing, resulting of him obviously um, being this whole entire villain this entire time. So really, there was no visitor. The visitor was basically Geno the entire time. And obviously, we're now into chapter 7, season 3, where now we have the brand new, the sevens, of course, and we have Singularity, Hope, and we have Dr. Sloan. We have the Order. What I'm saying, we have the Sprite person, a Sprite, whatever, a Sprite. What I'm saying, they're all trying to figure out what's going on, what happened to Jonesy, how did he get shot. At one point, they thought, okay, the Dark Voyager must have killed him or must have shot him, and all this other type of stuff that happened. And now he's getting paralyzed and stabilized. Obviously, they put him into a induced coma, and they put him into the machine where he get healed up, kind of like similar to what Goku had to go through. What I'm saying, if you watch anime, Goku had to go through this chamber or whatever to try to reheal himself, and he ended up becoming Super Saiyan and all this other type of shit. Like that if you watch like Dragon Ball Z in the earlier days, to try to do the same thing to Jonesy here, and they're trying to heal him, but not just heal him, they heal him with these sprites, which explains why the sprites came here in chapter 7, season 3. They are not only good when it comes to healing, but they're also goods when it comes to uh, defeating villains and actually being useful for weaponized testing and all this other type of stuff. Which leads us to chapter 7, season 3, obviously, with Jonesy being paralyzed. Hope is trying to figure out what can they do now, because now Jonesy's is paralyzed. He's like one of the very few people that knows what happened prior to him getting shot. And obviously, Dr. Sloan, at least Dr. Sloan, coming right back into Fortnite to try to see what's going on, because obviously he's seeing obviously this whole entire battle going on between the Dark Voyager and the Foundation, and it looks like the seven that we have currently is in trouble. So Hope talked to Dr. Sloan to try to convince her to help us. Dr. Sloan agreed, and they end up working together to figure out how to stabilize the 0 point while also trying to defeat the Dark Voyager. And they've been trying to do that one alongside with the Order, and of course Singularity, who's also a former the Magic Order. Obviously, and at this point, saying the sprite and all that, they're trying to figure how to stabilize the 0 points, while the Dark Voyager is trying to obviously try to take it and see what and stabilize it for himself. Meanwhile, the Visitor, which we all know is Geno, is doing this undercover, type of, thing that he's doing, spying on the sevens that we currently have right now, and try to get them to go against each other by playing as the visitor, trying to gaslight the whole situation, try to make it seem like that it's impossible to defeat the Dark Voyager or whatever, due to it being super strong or whatever, to make it look like, obviously they're not going to win. That is until, what I'm saying? Well, not that is until, but obviously, all the type of stuff. Meanwhile, Dr. Sloan, Hope, and the Order started to get suspicious about the visitor, whether he can trust them or not, and all this other type of stuff. Now, meanwhile, we know that the fact is Geno, but they didn't know Geno. It was Geno at one point. Then they started to discover the lair, the secret lair that's been going on inside of Fortnite. Of course, they realized like, holy shit, that he has this visitor dude has a secret lair. What's he been playing? What's going on? Like, is he with us and against us? Because at this point, we can't trust him. And obviously, Dr. Sloan, she said that, well, Jonesy should tell you one thing: never trust anyone. Obviously, that happened, right? So they go into the secret lair and then discover that the visitor has been spying on on the sevens. What I'm saying, the new sevens, of course. And it's where they discovered that this is not the visitor. This is Geno. And how we know this? the order found out about this, and she couldn't believe it. And Dr. Sloan was not surprised about it. Like she figured that it was going to happen, and obviously, the order was pissed. She couldn't believe it. You know, her sister, the Imagine. I think the Imaginary. I'm gonna say the Imagine. I think that's her name. Was the Imagine? Her sister, who died because of Geno, which is their father. She ended up dying, and she ended up, obviously, um, she ended up dying, and that happened, and resulting like it was back in like chapter 2, season 4. It was like in a comic book, like a Marvel comic book. She ended up like dying to Geno and all this type of stuff. But then eventually Geno started coming right back, and obviously years later, and obviously the Order's pissed. She's upset. She couldn't believe her sister died for nothing, and it resulted of what I'm saying, like now we're kind of like building to a trap now. Like either we do Geno's dirty work, or we are going to like unstabilize the 0 point, and if it explodes and start to get destroyed, then Fortnite's over, and then everyone's gonna die and we're cooked. You know what I'm saying? So Dr. Sloan said that she basically was like, okay, we know it's Geno, right? Now we have two choices. Either we do his dirty work and stabilize the 0 point, or we just basically just scrap the whole shit and we basically die just for nothing. That's why this 0 point stuff is very important because it stabilized Fortnite. We need it to keep Fortnite afloat. Otherwise, we die. That's why 0 point is important. And what ended up happening was they decided to go with the whole thing of trying to stabilize 0 point while trying to while knowing for the fact that it's Geno. So they're gonna try to stabilize the 0 point, see what they're gonna do, and then see what's gonna happen and everything else. While all that's happening, the Dark Voyager has been trying to get into their system, like hacking into the system, whatever, and try to trying to hack out their plans. Because obviously it's pretty simple. Geno has been feeding the Dark Voyagers the plan. Not no, not the plan. I think Geno, who was disguised as the Visitor, has been feeding Dark Voyager their plan, see what they were doing. And obviously this lead led to the live event y'all saw right there, where the Dark Voyager obviously um was basically, trying to hack into the system to try to stop them from stabilizing the 0 points. Because now they need to stabilize the 0 point to keep Fortnite afloat. That a way that they can hopefully gain control of the 0 point, so that way don't get into the wrong hands of the villains, which is Geno and Dark Voyager. And obviously, the Dark Voyager. Meanwhile, all this happening, he's been trying to stop the set new sevens, which is Hope, Josie now, because now he's part of it. Um, Singularity, the Order, and on Dr. Sloan, and on the Sprite person, Sprite, of course. And obviously, they're trying to stabilize the 0 point. Meanwhile, he's been trying to stop it. Now, the reason why he's trying to stop it is because obviously he knows, because General's been trying to feed enough information to Darth Voyager that, well, yeah, they're trying to stabilize the 0 point. And obviously, he wants to do that. He wants to be the one to stabilize the 0 point. But the problem is, if it gets into the hands of the set new sevens, that's he's kind of fucked himself over. Now, basically, it got into the hands of new sevens, which resulted in what happened. I believe we ended up getting the 0 point. I believe so. Hopefully, the sevens did got the 0 point and did got stabilized. And now we're now in the video game legend, thing, the Overdrive, season that's gonna be happening, or Override. I think it's Override, Overdrive. I don't know what the chapter 4, season 4 title, but what I do know is that it is called Overdrive or Over whatever, and it's going to be all based off of like Gaming Legends Battle Passes, which based off what y'all saw, it is confirmed. We're getting Sonic in the Battle Pass. We're getting Eggman in the Battle Pass. We're getting Mega Man in the Battle Pass. We're getting Tetris in the Battle Pass, and we're getting my yellow nigga fucking Pac-Man in the Battle Pass. So that's Pac-Man, Sonic, uh, obviously Eggman, and then we're getting Tetris, and now we're getting Mega Man. So that's 5 Battle Passes in one. Now it could be more because rumor has it that Persona 5, which is the Joker, the dude, I guess he's like the main character of Persona 5. I don't play Persona 5, but I heard it's a good game though. He's gonna be part of the Battle Pass. So now it's leading us to next season, where we're potentially going to be getting the battle pass, well, which we're potentially going to be getting the continuation of the chapter 7, storyline with Geno and the Dark Voyager versus the Sevens. I think now that Geno knows straight up, I think Geno knows straight up, like, oh shit, okay, well, they kind of got it now. I think they know where we are at this point, and they do know it. And now here we are. That's the story so far. I heard that also the side note on this, which was, well, Jedon tried to offer his daughter, the order, trying to, like, team up, like, hey, listen, I want you to join alongside with me. I know you're upset with because the what I did with the suit, what I did with your sister, the Imagine, you know what I'm saying? I cannot afford to lose another daughter. The order don't give a fuck. Like, she's gonna die regardless. She's willing to die for this whole time Fortnite, whatever, and all this other type of stuff. And meanwhile, while all that's happening, the foundation is frozen, meaning he's not dead yet. So that Dwayne the Rock Johnson, contract thing, yeah, it's still in flow. He isn't dead yet. So basically, if you really think about looking back at it, they kind of, I think Team Foundation kind of won. Now I think about it, because the Ice King's dead because Dark Voyager killed him and betrayed him. Meanwhile, who's frozen like Elsa is the Foundation. So he could possibly be the huge vocal point in this whole entire thing. Now, what does it say about Jonesy so far? Jonesy is still in a coma and still getting healed. And while that's happening, the visitor, which is now Geno, has been trying to poison and try to kill Jonesy while this whole thing happening. This is where they started to figure out the like started to get like not trusted with the whole entire the visitor right at the time. And this is where they discover his the visitor secret lair, and they discovered it was Geno that was the visitor and all this type of stuff. So that's that on the side note on that one. So bam, there you go. That's the whole story. That's what I got so far of this whole entire thing. I know I have not been uploading Fortnite. It has been over a month since I uploaded Fortnite. Over the past, I say, a month or so. The last time I recorded was chapter 1, season 9, like OG, and I have been kind of been like taking a break off of Fortnite a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But I have recently been playing it, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, just because I don't upload, Fortnite as much doesn't mean I haven't played not been playing off camera. I haven't played off camera. I played chapter 7, season 3 off camera and everything else. This season was a blast. The sprites was a brand new addition into the game. I did enjoy the season. I give it an 8 out of 10. The story so far is absolutely amazing so far. I cannot wait to what they're gonna do when we actually get like a legit live event. This is just a mini event, of course. So it really it's a live event, but really it's a mini event. So yeah, you can take it how you want to take it. Obviously, we are going to get a live event for sure in Chapter 7, Season 4, which is all going to come down to us versus Geno, basically, and the Dark Voyager. And I'm assuming that this is where Jonesy might come back, and he's probably going to be coming back Super Saiyan. That's my guess right there. And then the Foundation is going to be coming back, and he's finally going to get his hands on Geno, which he's been trying to track down Geno for a very long time. If you know the lore between him and Geno, so we're probably going to get that fight between him versus Geno, which is going to be absolutely peak Fortnite peak. Along with Jonesy being Super Saiyan, because at this point, I'm expecting Jones to be a Super Saiyan, because there's no way he's getting healed by these sprites and all this other type of stuff. Because while he was in a coma state, he was getting healed by these sprites. And obviously, Dr. Sloan's been trying to study the sprites to see what they can and cannot do. And she's trying to see like what these sprites are useful for and what they can help us to defeat Geno and Dark Voyager. Because now the sprites are like the one the main, not the main thing that's helping Jones and getting healed up, but also it's probably helping out Dr. Sloan in his experiment, because I'm telling you right now, Dr. Sloan is in experiment. Is trying to do experiment on these sprites to see to figure out like how can these sprites, what can these sprites can and can do. What are some ways that these sprites can help us defeat Geno and the Dark Voyager? Because at this point, the sprites are basically like 0 point. They're all like created by the 0 points. They all came from the 0 points. So they might have some strength that we don't know about. And for those who don't believe me and don't think I have not been playing Fortnite for the past couple of months, well, for a month, ever since me not recording Fortnite, check this out. See right here, this is Chapter 7, Season 3. I have played literally 400 plus games and got 73 wins, whatever. I mean, it's not that impressive, whatever, but it goes to show you that I have been playing Fortnite. I have been grinding it to play this game and everything else. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I have literally have been playing this game, and for ever since my last video I've uploaded on Fortnite chapter 1, season 9, when it came out. So just point that out to some people who think that I don't be uploading whatever on Fortnite, whatever. Well, I forgot about the whole Fortnite thing. It's just that I do need that. I need that break, and plus, I wasn't so sure about Chapter 7 Season 4. I wasn't. I'm not Chapter 6 Season 4. Chapter 7 Season 3. I wasn't sure about the whole Battle Pass and everything else. Like, I wasn't very interested in the Battle Pass because I'm telling you something right now. Look at the Battle Pass right here. See this Battle Pass right here? This is heap of garbage. Literally, this Battle Pass is one of the worst Battle Passes I've ever seen in Fortnite history. Chapter 6 Season 3 Battle Pass, like Chapter 7 Season 3 Battle Pass is so garbage. Like, I don't even want none of these. I already got John Wink. I already got him in. I already bought him out in an Iron Shock like a long time ago. So why would I need another John Wink? Like get the fuck on with that bullshit. I'm not. No, thank you. But besides that though, yeah, I'm not buying this Battle Pass. I haven't bought the Battle Pass, but I am level 186 though, and I could buy like maybe like three-fourths of it, but I'm not gonna do it because I don't care about that Battle Pass. But the next Battle Pass though, the Gaming Legend Battle Pass, which will feature Mega Man, Dr. Eggman, Sonic, obviously Tetris, and of course my yellow nigga, Pac-Man is going to be there. If he's a fucking sidekick, I'm gonna lose my shit. I better pull out a fucking shotgun when I get Pac-Man. Fortnite, no play with me, man. This better be good here. Okay, so obviously, with that being said, when's the season going to end? The season is going to end around August 19th, which means that the downtime and everything else is going to be played around that time, which means August 30th, which will be next week, of course, which means we got to wait another fucking week for this this upcoming season, and would be like next Thursday, I believe so. After this week, we will be getting Chapter 7, Season 4, which will be include, I think, Overdrive or Override or whatever it's called. I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see on that one. I forgot about it. And it will feature the Gaming Legend Battle Pass, which means all the Gaming Legends in this Battle Pass will be on here, and all that stuff that y'all saw right there, it's going to be on there. I cannot wait for Sonic, Dr. Eggman, Tetris, Mega Man, and freaking my yellow nigga Pac-Man is going to be in there. I cannot wait. And then there's probably going to be so more of the of other Game of Legends, Battle Passes that's going to be probably in the Battle Pass, but they're not mentioning it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to wait and see on that one. As for the sprites, of course, so all the people are wondering, like, have you been collecting sprites after all this? Yeah, I have been collecting sprites and all that. I mean, I will let you go down and look at all the sprites, and you're gonna see all of it. Like, this is all the sprites I've collected. I've collected like not that many. I'm assuming I didn't collect. Looks like over 100 something sprites in the game, and I'm like, nah, it's pretty crazy though. Like I said before, I do like the sprites because they do give us like different abilities and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it's pretty cool to see the sprites returning. I was a huge fan of sprites back in Chapter 6 days, and Chapter 7 Season 3 brought back the sprites and it brought the community together. In my personal opinion, the sprites was like the best thing in Chapter 7 Season 3 because had the sprites not been there, it would probably be one of the worst seasons of all time. Make you a buck with you. So the fact that the sprites come in here and then they had new abilities to different sprites that they, get out like every single like week and all type of stuff, it's absolutely amazing. I like it, and yes, the sprites will be continuing to be coming out in Chapter 7 Season 4. It has been confirmed by Fortnite. We will be getting the sprites in Chapter 7 Season 4. However, we get the all new, brand new sprites based off the winners of the whole sprite contest, whatever. And we will be getting those sprites very soon in the next season, of course. So we will be getting brand new sprites for sure next season. So all the sprites we earn in Chapter 7 Season 3 will not be carry over. It'll be into this either this game mode or whatever, what you call like the sprite garden, where you and your friends can like show off like your sprites and all type of stuff in like a garden, whatever. Kind of like brain right fucking shit, like Roblox stuff, whatever. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it on that on those. So if you're wondering about the sprite this season, don't worry about it. You will still keep those, but like it's gonna be like in another mode where Fortnite's gonna be making, which revolves around the garden, or where the sprites you collected in Chapter 7 Season 3 and 4. Yes, we're still gonna be collecting sprites in Chapter 7 Season 4, and the rarity of it too, of course, is gonna be a thing too as well. So keep that in mind. So um, yeah, I'm not a fan of when it comes to collecting sprites because it's time consuming, and the rarity of it. It's just like you gotta be the luckiest motherfucker to get the sprites. So yeah, I got lucky getting these sprites somehow, but that's nor here, that's nor there. Um, yeah, but although, like I said, I'm not a fan of collecting sprites, whatever. But when there's the opportunity to collect the sprites, I'll get it for sure. So obviously you already know. Of course, yeah, the sprites will be continuing to be a thing in Chapter 7 Season 4 because the amount of positive reception, the viewership, whenever time there's like a sprite, 0 point hours, and of course people like keep playing this game and try to collect these sprites, whatever. It's very clear that these numbers were not shown. Like it's very clear that these numbers need like indicate that people want the sprites in the game, and they want to keep the sprites in the game. That's why Chapter 6 Season 4 we're going to get the sprites in the game. So boom, that's it, pretty much it. So that's what we're gonna get. So yeah, but I'm gonna show you guys all the sprites that I have collected. And I'm just gonna just like slowly, give you guys like the understanding of the sprites and everything else. Once again, I am a huge fan of sprites. And I'm glad they're gonna be coming back in Chapter 7, Season 4. And it was a really good addition to bring it back though, and add a little twist to it. Saying with the different abilities. Some sprites were good, and some sprites were ass. Some sprites were useless. Some sprites were like, okay, I can see it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad Fortnite's bringing them back. And yes, I will be collecting these sprites. I'm not gonna try to. I'm not guaranteed to collect every sprites, whatever. I'm gonna collect the stuff like I cannot. So we're gonna have to wait and see. So yeah, man. Like I said, I didn't collect all the sprites, like all 100 plus sprites, whatever, or who knows how many. I just collect the sprites I can collect from, rather from killing players or getting lucky with loot, whatever. So yeah, man. Shout out to Fortnite, man. Shout out to Fortnite, man. Like collecting sprites was like absolutely like probably one of the biggest part of Fortnite. It was absolutely amazing. You know what I'm saying? I gave this 8 out of 10, and I could have gave this a 9 out of 10 if the weapon loop pool was good, but it was dog shit. So hoping the weapon loop pool was better in Chapter 7 Season 4, because the best weapon we got so far in Chapter 7 Season 3 is really the Ranger pistol. A pistol is the best weapon to get. Fortnite do better with your weapon system, man. But the Sprites edition though is the W though. But we have these already in chapter 6 though. Except that we could collect in Chapter 6, but in Chapter 7 Season 3 we could collect those. So I'm glad we're gonna be still collecting these. Although I'm not a fan of when it comes to collecting these, but when there's an opportunity to collect these and put in my collection, I will do that. So yeah. So there you go. I'm just gonna go down all of this, all the sprites I got. You know what I'm saying? Whenever time there's like a sprite, power hour or all this other type of stuff, I would take the opportunity to try to like grind out to get the sprites and get all of it as soon as I possibly can, and try to get the sprites and see if we go from there. That's what I'll be trying to do. So obviously that's pretty much it on that one. So yeah, these are all the sprites I got. I'm just gonna show you guys all of it. There you go. You know what I'm saying? Air sprite, Galaxy Air Sprite. The Air Sprite, my favorite like top 3 sprites so far is the Ball Sprite #1, Air Sprite #2, and the Dream Sprite #3. These are my favorite sprites in like so far. So hopefully the sprites we get is even better. So we have to wait and see. So yeah, these are all the sprites I collected. All the sprites I collected. I'm shocked I got the Iron Mouse sprite, bro. I got so lucky getting this girl. I don't know how I got her, but anyways, yeah, Polo Sprite. We got DJ. I got Gold version of him. I got Gummy version of him. And I got the Gem version of him, which I killed someone to get, by the way. And we got my favorite Fortnite character of all time, Peely. We got the Gold Peely. Got Galaxy Peely. I literally played with my friends the other day to get this. I don't know how I got it. A Holo Sprite Peely. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Lost in the match. Oh wait, oh yeah, this is Sprite weekend. So oh yeah, I forgot to mention this too as well. So yeah, I forgot to mention. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this too as well. I forgot to mention this. This is like Sprite week. Like, so this is the last. So since this is the last week of Fortnite, we're gonna get like all the sprites you see right here. They're gonna be now costing zero to summon, like 0 sprite dust, like to like cost now. So, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna do this right now. I'm gonna do this right now. So I don't have to spend no more sprite dust. It's all gonna be 0 now. That's cool. Because I did die and I lost some of these sprites, whatever. But it is what it is, though. So yeah, I got the Gummy Ball sprite. The regular Batman sprite, and obviously I had the other like you know what I'm saying, the regular, boss sprite right here. So I had collected some few sprites here and there. And yeah, these are all the sprites I collected. And there are a lot of more sprites that could have been collected, whatever. But I missed out a lot of the like some of the sprites though, but hey, I'm not bothering collecting any more of these sprites, whatever. So it is what it is. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, there you guys go. That's pretty much it. The whole entire, unstable, all that, whatever. All sprite dust is going to be costing zero now, along with getting mythic sprites and all that. So there you guys go. So that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoy. And me, doing the whole entire, the live event and everything else, so the whole entire thing of Fortnite. Um, next video will be the chapter 7 season 4, and will be happening next week. So yeah, man, that's pretty much it. I ain't got nothing to say, man. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe. The next Fortnite video with me, I will be recording will be Chapter 7 Season 4. Wherever that comes out next week or whatever, I will be, giving, recording it, playing it as well. Because now that we got the gaming legend battle pass. Of course, I'm gonna be buying it, of course, because I love all the game legend. Yeah, I'll show you guys right there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's gonna be very interesting. I cannot wait to play next year's season. I ain't touching this season until we get the fucking new season, chapter 7, season 4. It cannot come here anytime sooner. So, cannot wait. Hope y'all enjoyed this live event. Yeah. So far, like I said, this season was pretty good. I enjoyed it. The maps changes and all that were great. The weapon pool was ass though. Sprites came back was amazing, but collecting it was pretty hard to me, pretty time consuming. Um, the mini event was actually pretty decently, actually pretty good too as well. The updates, new sprites coming out every week, and all that type of stuff. And then the fact that they're actually deciding to bring in the sprites even more back, you know what I'm saying? Into next year, they're still continuing on the sprites next year more back. We're bringing in all brand new additional sprites based off of the community and all this other type of stuff with the new season. Obviously, new season, new sprites, the community, for sprites and all that. It's going to be very interesting. I cannot wait for the brand new sprites come in. I cannot wait for new season come in. Hopefully, I enjoy and all that. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe. I'll catch y'all next season of Chapter 7 Season 4. Overdrive or Override, whatever it is. Gaming Legend season, obviously. Cannot wait to give you guys the Battle Pass. It's going to be probably be the best Battle Pass we ever got since Chapter 5 Season 2, in my personal opinion. Cannot wait for it. Hope y'all enjoy rest of y'all day. And I'll get out of here. I talk too much. And as always, take care. I'm out. Peace.